This is going to be controversial, but I never really quite got into OuterWilds. It's a game with overwhelmingly positive reviews, awards, critical acclaim, and anytime you go into any sort of puzzle, exploration, mystery space, everyone will recommend this game, like the best game ever, everything. And I tried to play it, and I tried to watch it, and I never really made it very far. Like, I just bounce off it very quickly. So now, the internet be my witness. I'm going to try it again, and I'm gonna try figure out what's so amazing about it. While it's been out for a very long time, and as I said, I made some attempts on it, I remain mostly unspoiled about the content of it. I know you have a spaceship, and I know there is like time resets, nothing else really. I didn't make it very far in any of my attempts. So yeah, let me know in the comments your opinions about this, but please no spoilers, since that's gonna ruin the whole thing. We wake up, and we see some space structure explode to pieces. There's our pilot, back from your pre-launch campout under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program, and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. All systems go. Glad you're excited, but remember, if you wreck the ship, I'm not building you a new one. I'm not made of lightweight re-entry grade aluminium alloys, you know. Anyway, you'll need to get the launch codes from Hearth at the Observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. Okay, so apparently I'm in the space program. We've got... Okay, so that's where we need to bring the launch codes. And we go this way. Okay, interesting jumping where you have to like crouch and hop. Fly model ship. Okay. Well, if that's illustration of what's to come, that's gonna be good. Okay. Okay, well, if my ability to control this mothership is any indication of how this is going to go for the game, I don't think our chances are good. Whoa, that's just like the time the external fuel tanks exploded on re-entry. You'll be okay flying the big one, right? I don't know. We all know my history of spaceships. Not good. Hello, hatchling. I hear you're leaving us to seek adventure among the stars. When you return, let's you, me, and Gaussen open a battle of the good stuff. I'm only seeking adventure amongst one star, actually. Other stars are too far away. Another metaphor ruined in the name of scientific accuracy. Nevertheless, I do hope you enjoy your travels. Good luck! OuterWilds Ventures, postcards from orbit. This projector is linked to our Sky Shuttle satellite, which is currently orbiting Timber Hearth. The satellite is equipped with 2 onboard cameras. See if you can take a snapshot of our village. It's currently orbiting, so as we take pictures, we just see it advance. Is this the village? You're actually blasting off in that thing, huh? They don't really explode as often anymore. All I know is between the space program and Micah's model rockets, things seems to burn to the ground around here more than they used to. That's, yeah, reassuring. Okay, so this is like their little museum of spaceflight here. It's interesting that, yeah, they're they seem fairly primitive village with wooden houses, but they got spaceflight. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it, and the platform those ships launch from is getting old. Isn't it about time you built a new one? Less flammable one. The launch pad is flammable? Ha, you didn't realize that? Don't worry, it's held up for all the launches so far. Definitely be fine for yours. Probably. Okay, I had a little look around. Didn't find anything too interesting. So off to this observatory we go. What's going on here? Hi, astronaut. You know the patch of ghost matter inside this fence? Gaussian said it used to be bigger when they were hatching. Because ghost matter evaporates. It just takes super long time to go away. I hope there's still ghost matter in the village when I'm grown up. Ghost matter is awesome! You know Ghost Matter is how Tectite lost his foot, right? Whoa, really? That is so cool. Is this don't go in there. Danger. Inside this face is a pocket of Ghost Matter. A strange and dangerous substance that's invisible to the naked eyes. The good news is that you can detect Ghost Matter with a camera. Moving through Ghost Matter is uniquely painful and I will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself fooling around, Hornfels. Don't go in there. But we can take a picture and see the field, which I can only assume is a preview of things to come. Hey, come say hi to your old flight coach before your launch. I've got zero-G training set up if you want a refresher. I mean, probably, considering I didn't actually go through training. Hey, I thought I might see you before a big launch. Nerves getting the better of you? Right, like you were nervous for your first flight. Hey, don't worry about it. Your nerves are between you, me, and the vast endlessness of space. But really, you'll do fine out there. I'd worry more about that ship if I were you. Hopefully this little slate at least fixed the retro rockless. So listen, there's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment set up down in the zero-G cave and in need of repairs. If you're looking for a little last-minute zero-G practice, head down the lift and into the cave. Or don't, so long as you're confident you can make ship repairs in space. Okay, one repaired satellite coming up. Cool, get to it and try not to concuss yourself right before your first launch. Okay, that sounds like optional tutorial that I need to do because I know nothing about how to play. Zero-G cave. We can use our thrusters. And this guy, who clearly doesn't need a suit to be here. Hey, hey, nice of you to drop down. I'm getting you some zero-G time. So you're going in there, in the cave? Well, no, I'm fine. Great, great, fine. You don't look fine. Well, you know, I hate that cave, so I don't know why you're making me talk about it. Now I got hand sweats. Well, why are you so close to it if you don't like it? Whoa. Just stuff floating in there. Okay, 0-3 repaired. Press to lock on. Okay, so we can match velocity. I guess that's basically attach. So as we're trying to repair, we're not floating away. Okay, we did something. We repaired a little bit. Where's another thing? Repairing this one too. And there is a third piece. Is it inside? Yeah. Okay, got that done. And managed to not die or run out of fuel. As I smack into the wall, I say that. Okay, I'm out of the cave, or at least that zero-G part. Do I take this suit off? Leave it here, yep. And back up we go. Nicely done. Of course, it will be a little more stressful when you're hurling through space, but just remember your training and try not to hit anything big. I'll try. I can see you're itching to get off this rock, so go get the launch codes from the Observatory and get out of here already. Best of luck out there, and hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now that I've put so much time into training you. Got it? I'll try, but I cannot promise anything. I saw smoke coming from Young Bark's crater up north and I figured I should go check it out. You can use this cart launcher, just please don't break it while I'm gone. It's more things to do before we leave. So we aim and then we shoot. And then we take pictures. North, Young Bark crater. Okay, they wanted me to go north. Yep, there's some smoke there. I'm not sure what that means. And what are we to do with this information? Oh, hello astronaut. This is good weather for your launch, right? That's lucky. What are you up to? I'm using my signal scope to pick up sounds from distant planets. It's set to the OuterWilds Venture's frequency so I can pick up travelers' music. Last night I heard right back banjo coming from Brittle Hollow. I hope that means they're safe. I can hear different planets too. It depends on what time of day or night it is, since different planets are in the sky at different times. Signal scopes are cool. Okay, so we can also listen. So this planet's got Music. And this one got nothing. Can I put this away for now? Still looking for this observatory. Okay, it says that way. OuterWilds Ventures, Timberheart's first and only space program, was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Felspar was the first Hardian to be intentionally launched into space. They completed the first orbit around Timberhearth and later made the first of what would be many landings on our moon, the Attlerock. OuterWilds Ventures founding members, clockwise from top left, Hornfels, Gosan, Slate, and Felspar. Okay, so either this race lives for a very, very long time, or their whole space lab situation is very recent. Hey, it's my favorite astronaut! Launch date at last, huh, buddy? It's the Translator's Tool's inaugural flight too. I'm so excited, it's making me nauseous. Just think you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Oh geez, do not break it. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous, and I'm not even the one going into space. How are you feeling? I'm excited? Good, you've only been waiting for this day since we were hatchlings. I can't wait to see all of your tearing pay off. So what's the third? You're here to see the new Nomai statue? New statue? You haven't heard? Gabro brought it back with them from Giant's Deep, and Hornfels just finished prepping it for display. This is it right here. Neat, huh? Makes me wish you could see what real-life Nomai looked like. But I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out, looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know. And for how old it is in great shape. Geez, I got a little carried away there. Go on, you have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you hear? Okay, so this is the statue of the Nomai. They had 3 eyes and fur. This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at Nomai, who appear to have been covered with layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as parts of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we still have no idea where the species came from or what happened to them. Is this gonna be one of those, the Reapers ate them situation and they're coming for us next? Watch closely, those balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level, so what do you think causes the spooky motion? The answer is the moon! As it orbits our planet, the Attlerock gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. Spooky. This piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. Okay, so we have a translation. We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Okay, so that's like this whole branch here. But this next one is Felix. Fortunately, Attlerock's lack of atmosphere will make calculations simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. Okay, they were searching for things. And now we're searching for them and the things they were searching for. Aside from the dwellings and structures they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe or simply had a vibrant imagination. Were the Nomai born in our solar system, or were they born among other stars and planets? And if they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some questions we hope to answer for further xenoarchaeological expeditions. And those actual skeletons? What you see here are parts of the Nomai skeleton. We can tell from their skulls that they possessed antlers, and quite unusually, only 3 eyes. Oh yeah, because we have like 4 or something. The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomai's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, show us that Hardians couldn't have descended from the Nomai ancestors. It's not clear where the Nomai originated from or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. There's a weird fish. This anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our spaceships that flew close to dark Bramble. It appears well suited to living in dark places with minimal atmosphere. That's what we're gonna have to deal with. There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground, and you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with the Nomai translator tool. I confess, I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? I think I'll start with something small. You'd prefer to ease into things. That's a sensible plan. More sensible than most of our astronauts tend to be, and that's a fact. Do you think you'll go to the Attlerock then? Our moon would be the safe place to travel to and get your bearings in space. And I'm sure Esker would appreciate the visit. Plus, we don't know what the ancient Nomai ruins on the moon are, or why they were built. You could put your new translator tool through its paces. Well then, looks like all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch. I am ready to die in space. I'm not one for superstition, but isn't that kind of unlucky to say before a launch? At any rate, here's the launch codes. Try not to worry too much. Our ships are every bit as safe as Slate could be persuaded to make them. Best of luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Cool. We've got some launch codes. I went through the museum. I learned bits and bobs about the Nomai in space and weird rocks and stuff like that. So I guess that's what we're gonna be looking for. Hi. I guess this is when the weirdness happens. It downloaded my brain? What was that about? Excuse you. Oh well. Lounge tower. Hey, so did you get a good look at that Nomai statue? The statue looked at me and opened its eyes. Whoa, the statue was doing what? So its eyes opened and you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around? You mean like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch, like medically speaking? No, that statue's definitely weird. I mean, if you're saying it happened, then I guess maybe it did. But why? Hornfels tried everything to get the statue eye to open, and nothing like this ever happened to them. I don't think you're going to get any answers from the museum statue, but Gabro said they were going back to Giant's Deep. Don't know which island they're on though. Maybe they'd be able to tell you more. On the other hand, Gabro's, Gabro. So maybe you'd be better off searching for more info on your own. Jeez. Now I'm really jealous you're going to space. Hey, see if you can use our translator tool to find out more about the statue, okay? Good luck and safe flying! Okay, we're back at the camp with this dude. And now we have the launch codes, so we can go. And there's a spaceship, and we go in. So that's our spacesuit for space travel. We also have one of those weird rocks that makes you go around walls. I assume that's maybe for how spaceship works. We have a ship log, so I guess that's kind of like a map and what we know about different places. Okay, so that's what's happened in here. And what we've done. Find in rumor mode. Okay. Okay, so that's like tracks what we've learned as an information and whether we explored it or not. Oh, and there's the thing around Giant's Deep. That's the thing we saw kind of explode when we woke up. I'm not sure if we should be concerned about that. Is anyone concerned about that? Again, this station is made of wood. It's an interesting combination. Buckle up and we lift off. Okay, and we just fly right into space, and we have to find our way around. So where's this moon? Ah, Okay, we have to actually control the ship in space. Otherwise, things go bad. We fall. And there's the moon. And it's moving that direction. And we have to land ourselves as well. Ah! Okay, we've damaged a bunch of things. Okay, we're on the moon with some damage. So yeah, I broke the landing gear before I even landed. Do I need to wear my spacesuit here, I assume? Okay. We're out in space. So where's the broken bits? Yeah, prepare the landing gear. And where's the camera that I broke as well? And the landing camera completely destroyed. Well, I mean, we landed, so no, it wasn't a complete failure on my part. And we, yeah, walk around and see what we can find. Okay, so if we're near trees, we get oxygen. Oh, hey, it's you. Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Don't other travelers come by? The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Chert comes by to say hi, but Gabbro is Gabbro, and you know how Ryback feels about unnecessary spaceflight. Don't go, I mean, anything else you wanted to ask? What is this place? Haha, very funny. Oh, stars above, you're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Welcome to the lunar outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started OuterWilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tended to fall apart a lot. Like more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village, and also number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me here, raising saplings from timber Hearth and keeping an eye on things. So they said there were some ruins on this that we could inspect. I guess we can use this scout things to... Okay, so I guess the trick is to launch them so that they orbit. Okay, that's something. There's something in that direction. It's escaped, but yeah, I think we can... If we go this way, we may find something. Like the moon isn't very big, so hopefully like there's not gonna be a problem where we run out of oxygen before we can return to the ship. Okay, there's this platform here. I think that's what we saw. Esker signal scope log. Day 48, still not picking up Ryback's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but it'll be better once I can hear the music. Day 51, listen to Chert play for a while today. Unrelated, someone should tell Porpy and Gossin their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. Day 55, bunch of music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Ryback doing okay. That off, I was worried. Day 63, today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know, it was probably nothing. No, it's back again today. Something strange is coming from Timber Hearth. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timber Hearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica. But Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. It can't be them. Day 88, it's still here. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broken. I better talk to Gnessies. Okay, should I listen? Yep, we can hear harmonica coming from here. Okay, we may wanna return to our ship because we're like half oxygen, and then maybe we do need to use the ship to try to land closer to any sort of ruins we may want to find. Maybe this time not crash everything. Let's see if we can precision fly around this moon and find things and then land near them. The crater. Ow. Ow. Landing mode is okay, we can see the floor, but we just kind of plopped there. Okay, we're full on oxygen, but I'm not sure how the fuel is refilled. So what's with those rocks here? Some recording. Chert research notes, property of Chert. This is an old crater. The neat thing here is that the composition of the samples I took from the impact site matches the composition of the ice on the outskirts of dark Bramble. I'll posit the Attlerock was hit with a piece of the planet that used to be where dark Bramble now lies. Follow up on maybe there are more fragments of the old planet dark Bramble destroyed on other astral bodies in the solar system. So now there's like icy bits, but that's still not the ruins then, that's another thing that's here. Well, at least the map seems to be keeping track of everywhere we walked on the planet, so we know whether we've been somewhere or not. Okay, we landed sideways into this crater. Okay, let's fly around a bit more and see what else is there to find. Oh, that's the ruins. And the ruins are right here. Have some glowy bits in the middle. And some symbols that potentially relate to the planets in this system. And there's something here. Hi. Oh, we can lead this. Does it align with what the symbol represents? Okay, well, we may need this knowledge then. Because yeah, we put the ball in this circle of spikes and that points at the sun. So maybe later we will need to know that this is the sun. If we put it into this star shape, it's having trouble finding it. So what is it trying to point at? Or can it not be found right now? Okay, so we have this kind of cracked thing. The cracked thing also points at the sun. The wavy planet. Okay, so this is the wavy planet. Makes some sort of windy noise. It doesn't seem to give us like a ton of information, but I assume it will be something later. Well, let's see what's downstairs. Some text to read. Call use. I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow the signals from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye signal. The device indicator rotates wildly and never points to just one direction. Okay, so is that what we were seeing up there? Is the starving the eye? Felix, I see. I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. Touch. This is a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal. An update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. It saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye's signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. Why is everything shaking? Did we get zapped? Yep, we're getting rewound. And we're back. Yeah, ready to get this thing on the ground. Ships feel ready to go. Did I just die? Oh, bad dream or something? You still look half asleep. But that's a negative on being deceased. I know it's traditional to sleep out under the stars the night before up launch, but if you ask me, it makes you all a bit jumpy. We did the time rewind. You have to set yourself goals and make sure you have enough time before you loop. We didn't fully get to read what it said in that moon ruin, so probably just go back there and continue. Buckle up! And to the moon! Okay, we're back on the moon, so I can try exploring the ruins again, but it would help if I was wearing my spacesuit while I do that. Don't worry about it. I'm a trained astronaut, I don't know what you're talking about. So they're trying to follow this eye signal Yeah, you cannot detect the eye. So the star shape thing up top represents whatever the eye is. It tells me to posit this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. Then we will build it. But don't lose hope, Cassava. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easy. We have audio log. Okay, wow, I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? But wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is some kind of Nomai locator. It can point out different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way. But from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to find something specific. I'm not sure. I was also able to translate something about the south pole of Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there to see if I can learn more. Yep, just gonna get back to the old ship and take off. Totally safe, mostly say, oh, stars above. Okay, there's another text scroll that we can insert it here and read. Touch. Where should this new, more so sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator is. And Nona and those of us originally stranded on Emperor Twin built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun made it construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. The Southern Glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I could construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Yes, let's build there. I imagine our young friend Connoy would enjoy that immensely. He's always held a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. I will begin construction on Brittle Hollow South Pole immediately then. Okay, so we're learning a little bit about what they were up to. They were looking for the eye and exploring this area and building locators to get to it. So they were going to Brittle Hollow to build this locator. So that might be the next thing for us to look into. Let's look at the map. We added a bunch of rumors to our board so that we can follow those threads in the story. This larger, more sophisticated eye signal locator on Brittle Hollow South Pole. Or we could go back to our planet and figure out this harmonica signal. Well, this Brittle Hollow situation seems like this is where the main story leads. So let's go with that. Buckle up. So the Brittle Hollow is next planet out from the sun. Approaching Brittle Hollow. That one sounds like banjo sounds. It has a lava moon. Okay, I've damaged something. There's some ruin here. We can check out. Let's have a look. Oh yes, the moon is shooting out things that are like crashing into this planet. Spinning rings on this device. And there is some maze-like structure. Some jetpack refill. Okay, there is some text to read. The hanging city below 50 meters. And there's some skeletons of the Nami. Some more text here. Clary, to our friends on Brittle Hollow, I just robbed here from the White Hole station on the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Our design worked. We've successfully recreated warp travel. There's a black hole inside. I don't know how close it is to Anona's original design, but as long as what we've built works, then I'm delighted. I knew we could do it. Cassava, I hope you're reading this. Wait, this can't be correct. Clary, have you seen those readings? If they're accurate, they would violate causality. There must be an equipment error somewhere. I'm returning to the White Hole station. If you would meet me there, we can run a full diagnostic and hopefully locate the problem. Don't tell Cassava. This is wonderful news. I can't wait to see the warp tower, although it's been a long time since I've jumped through a black hole. Okay, they have some sort of warp travel technology But they may have broken the universe with it. Or something. Okay, more of those planet symbols. And more skeletons. There's another building up there. Okay, we can boost the jetpack to go higher. More text. Has anyone observed a phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. I compliment your eyes. How did you imagine it disappears? Could it be a shift in the light spectrum? Suppose this moon is too shy to show its face. I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it much like its violent friend, Hollow's lantern? This moon isn't volcanic, to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friend's Hollow's lantern for nights at a time. The nights the moon circles this planet appear random. It seems to travel as it likes. Imagine if there were two volcanic moons. Then I imagine there'd be none of us left. There can exist too much lava. I'd strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. Okay, so there is a secret moon. Potentially. Could be found near this planet. Okay, what else is here? Yeah, I guess there's the inside that we could go and explore. Is the sun looking different? It seems to have a different color to it. Okay, there is... That's the black hole down there. There's a black hole inside the planet. Well, let's check it out then. Pick up Brittle Hollow projection stone. Okay. Where do I put that? Is it in one of those? Okay, so then I can see what this place looked like before. There are still skeletons. Because there were some of those pedestals in the other building, but I didn't see any plates there to use. Okay, but we have to like stay in this area, so it's not some sort of mechanic to like open passages, I think. But then can we move it to different places and see different things? There's text here. I'm at the shuttle. I'm ready to make my first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. That's exciting. You're almost ready, but there's still one more rule you need to learn. Come see me at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. The tower is on the opposite side of the Brittle Hollow. If you follow the path west of the crossroads, you can reach the tower from there. My gratitude for the directions, bells. I'll see you soon. Okay, so we have to learn about quantum travel before we can get in a black hole and do something. Can we just jump? I mean, we have jetpacks, right? So it should be fine. Ouch. Is there like health in this game? Can you die? Or do you just dying via the time warps? Can we just jump into the black hole? Sounds like a good idea. Right? Let's go. Yeah! I've launched myself out of the space. And there's some ship there. Can we go in? There is a door. Okay. I'm not sure this plate I'm holding is still useful, but well, I've had it, so now it's here. Okay, there's more text. Some symbols about the Brittle Hollow going to somewhere. We'll just put it down for now. We'll come back. Oh, there's another projection stone. Twin Ember projection stone. Like, are we supposed to carry those with us somewhere? Let's just place them all here. Maybe we need them for later. Welcome to the White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. For if you accidentally fell in the hole, But what if I non-accidentally fell in the hole and still want to see things? Yes, there's up and down. Okay, there's the ball thingy. Okay, where do we need to take this ball this time? Oh, there are... Okay, the ball is on the other side and there's like things to block it from going places. Okay, that's a resting point of some sort. I am confused. And I guess we got zapped back to the explosion. Like there's clearly something that hits it. Something to possibly follow up on. Could just go around and land around our planet. You don't have to necessarily go to other places. There's a lot you could possibly do. So what else do we have around here then? Yeah, there's the smoke that was mentioned at the start. I don't think we need a spacesuit, right? There's oxygen around this planet. There's a big tree sticking out. And there's someone... Oh, I guess one reason we may want to have our spacesuit on is no jetpacks. Well then. You can die, as I found out. Okay, landed inside the crater this time, so hopefully that will be a bit easier. And yes, let's wear a spacesuit so I don't fall and die. What is that? Hello, hatchling. Thought you were taking a tin can of yours into space today. What are you still doing here? Me? I saw something crash over the horizon and didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures my little scout was sending back, so I thought I'd come over here myself and take a look. So what crashed? I don't know what this is exactly. It looks like some kind of a planet seed, but it's not anything I've seen on Timber Hearth before. And trust me, I was quite the explorer back in the day. Do you think it's extraterrestrial? It kind of looks like something you might have come off Dark Bramble. Whatever it is, it's put down its roots in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, hatchling, and that's a fact. Think I'll set Marl and Hal loose on it. Best get rid of this mess sooner rather than later, and no one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a treekeeper can. I'll have to get a look at what's inside the seed first though. Don't want to set anybody to hacking a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea of what's lurking inside there. Turf can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously the opening is too small for someone to fit inside, but anyway, I'm not gonna blindly stick my hands into anything that looks as unpleasant as the seed does. That's a good way to lose an arm or two. Okay, so are they suggesting I should put my scout launcher and see what's inside? Okay. There's like a whole network in there. That looks like a fish with trees in it. Okay then, so could we go in it? Is that some... Okay, I broke my suit by trying to do that. So maybe not go in it. Okay, what else can we do? And there's this cave over there. Another poor landing. Broke my camera. Well, good thing it doesn't cost us any resources to be doing this, because I would be not doing so great. Unidentified signal nearby. Okay, what do I do? Quantum fluctuations. Grove shard. Okay. Is that this unidentified signal then? Okay. But what does it mean? What does it mean? It's always dark. Jesus. That scared me. Okay, well. Interesting, but don't know what to do with this place. Okay, so I'm not sure it makes sense to now try to jump into the black hole again and explore that tower more. Like, was there more there? I just didn't get to see it because I got reset, or is it like, oh, you can't go there yet? until you've figured more things out. This is dark bramble. Okay, so there is very little surface, but there is a hole in the middle. I assume we could fly into. And then what's gonna happen? Couldn't see dots. Is this a whole new universe? There was something about anglerfish. Is that what those dots are? We're gonna get eaten? Because yeah, this looks like what we saw on the inside of that seed. It's just like a foggy, murky. Yep, that's definitely one of them fishes. Ah! Eat me. It's trying to eat me. Oh no. I died. And I'm back here. Okay, we've uncovered some more bits and bobs that are all over the place. So yeah, we could follow those threads. They have different colors, so I assume that has meaning as well of some sort. Oh, there's some of that ruin here as well. So let's have a quick look at this then. Does this do anything? Because that matches the other kind of thing we saw on the Brittle Hollow, I guess. But I'm not sure it has any interaction. Maybe no. But there's also this path with the gates. Okay, back with my jetpack here to try and see what this is. There's a cave behind the waterfall, because of course you have to have something hidden behind the waterfall. And there's a door and some text as well. So have a read. Mining site 2B. Okay, so this is just some sort of mine of theirs. And we can go down. And there's a skeleton right away. Okay, more skeletons. Some rocks they were mining. And more text to read. I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project requires. Isn't this ore for the remaining towers being built on Ash Twin? The completed towers I've seen are quite large. No, the material for those towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thin protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside Ash Twin's core. I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use Timber's Hearth's ore only for constructing the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. If they're sealing off all entrances, I hope they've planned accordingly. I thought you had forbidden your apprentice from making Pan's call use. How else would he improve? Okay, so there is something hidden inside Ash Twin's core that they've sealed. Oh, and there is a thing for us. Ash Twin projection stone. Does it fit here? Okay, it's those weird masks that we see when we restart. Some of them are lit up. Is it like based on things we've done, things we've seen? Or is this something else? Put it down here as well. And that gets us some text. My gratitude for the latest shipment, Ono. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Rami and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks for a final safety check. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for the final check? Specifically mine. If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. Will be grateful if you would. The more eyes the better, as the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. Okay. Is the project leaking? Is that why the whole world is restarting now? I guess we can leave this cave. Okay, back at the ship. So we've done some updates to our ship log. Yeah, there's the mines and there's the project. So we have a few threads we could follow up here. Now we've seen Ash Twin circling somewhere. Can we find it? So I've looked into some unnamed object near Brittle Hollow. Is this the moon? I'm so not doing a good job. Okay, is this the quantum moon? What? It was just a cloud and we went through it and it's gone now. Okay, here's the Ash Twin. Just have to make an approach that doesn't result in us crashing. So I tried to use the autopilot to see if I could learn maybe how to better control the ship in terms of like, okay, how do I land on the planet? And it was doing the things of like, okay, yeah, you need to match the velocity of the thing and then accelerate towards it and then, you know, slow down as you approach. Except then it flew me into the sun. So thanks autopilot. I guess I just have to learn to fly by myself. So I had a few goes at it through the runs, and there's definitely mysteries here and there's definitely lots of exploration to do. I think I remember now that yes, what makes me bounce off of this game is that there's immediately so much to follow. Like I've gone to a place and every place is like, oh, you could go over there, oh, you could go over there, oh, there's a thing, oh, there's a thing. So like we already have so many things in the ship's log we could potentially do. But then it's kind of unclear to me right now, can I just go and do any of those things? Like there is no, you know, progression unlocks or anything like that. So anything I pick, I could achieve as long as I can control my ship. Or is there some order to things that I need to do them in, otherwise I'm missing information. So I think that's kind of my... I wouldn't say it's an issue with the game, like that's the game and they want people to have free exploration and figure out the problems. But for me, I guess with the time limits and the fact that you die and rewind, that may be where I started having the problem of like, well, I don't know which thing to do and I don't know if I'm failing, it's because I'm not doing it right or am I missing something? So I think I just need to maybe go back to it and try it some more, see what threads are best to follow. If you've played the game and you have any advice of like, oh yeah, it's best to do this next, or anything else you think is useful to know for someone who's trying to get into this game, let me know. But again, please no spoilers, that will actually ruin it. And with that, I will see you soon on another adventure.